If you feel lost in life, watch this now. Let me tell you something they'll never say to your face. It was never your silence that unsettled them. It wasn't the way you sat in the corner, quiet, watching. No, they could have handled that. What they couldn't handle was your refusal to kneel. Your refusal to seek their approval. Your refusal to beg for validation like a starving dog, desperate for scraps. You didn't ask to be accepted. You walked as if you already were. And that disturbed them. Certainty offends the insecure. They walk through life like ghosts in a storm, chasing the winds of other people's opinions. So when you move like a storm that bends for no one, they call it arrogance. They say, "Who does he think he is?" And I'll tell you exactly who you are. You are the reminder that they chose comfort. You are the echo of the man they killed inside themselves. You are the specter of everything they could have become, but never had the spine to pursue. Independence, that's not a virtue in their world. That's a threat, because they survive by control, manipulating the weak, coddling the desperate, maintaining a system where fear feeds loyalty and guilt ensures obedience. You didn't fit that mold. You wouldn't be chained. So they labeled you dangerous. They threw names at you: arrogant, toxic, antisocial, uncooperative. But here's the truth they're too afraid to admit. They never feared your flaws. They feared your potential. They feared what you'd become if you ever fully woke up, unchained, untamed, uninfluenced by their games, their politics, their need to be needed. You shook the foundation of their illusions simply by being real. And here's what separates the strong from the herd. A wise man does not wait to be seen clearly. He does not gamble his destiny on being understood. He shapes perception before others have the chance to define him. Because the world doesn't reward truth, it rewards dominance. Niccolo Machiavelli said, "Power does not ask, it moves and forces the world to adjust." Let that sink in. Power doesn't wait for permission. It doesn't wait to be liked, followed, or clapped for. It moves, like a king reclaiming his throne, like fire through dry grass. And the weak, they adjust. They complain, cry, whimper, but they adjust because they have no choice. You were not born to bow to them. You were born to burn through the illusion. But here's the catch. If you don't shape how the world sees you, the world will shape it for you. They will twist your silence into weakness, your confidence into narcissism, your independence into rebellion, your purpose into threat, not because they understand you, but because they fear what they can't control. So what does this mean for you? It means you cannot afford to be neutral. You cannot afford to wait and see. You cannot live your life hoping they will get it one day, because they won't. And you're not here to be gotten. You're here to dominate your lane, crush your goals, and build a legacy so cold, so real, so undeniable, that it makes even your enemies shut the hell up in your presence. They don't have to love you. They don't have to like you. They don't even have to understand you. But they will respect the weight of your presence. And if they don't, you keep moving. Because power doesn't ask it, it doesn't beg, it doesn't explain. It simply exists, and the world bends around it.